Are you familiar with the term piercing rejection? It refers to a situation where the body begins to push out the jewelry of a piercing, indicating that something has gone wrong. This is exactly what she is experiencing with her navel piercing, which is surprising given that it has only been 3 months since the procedure was performed by another piercer. The client shared her concerns, suggesting that the person who performed her piercing lacked the necessary experience and skill. Interestingly, when she initially scheduled her appointment with us, she had the expectation that she would not only have the rejected jewelry removed, but also a new navel piercing completed in the same visit. So did we fulfill her expectations? Let's dive into the details to find out. First, it's essential to understand the various factors that can lead to a navel piercing being rejected. The main causes include 1. Incorrect jewelry size. If the jewelry is too small or too large for the individual, it can cause irritation or migration. 2. Metal allergies. Some individuals may have skin sensitivities or allergies to certain metals, which can lead to adverse reactions. 3. Poorly executed piercing. This can involve incorrect depth, angle, or placement during the piercing process, which often results in complications. In analyzing her situation, I can conclude that the piercing's rejection primarily stems from the third reason. The jewelry used in her navel piercing was indeed the appropriate size, and the absence of any allergic reaction can be inferred from the appearance of her skin. Instead, I observed that the placement of her piercing was slightly higher than optimal, and the area selected for the piercing was relatively small and thin, increasing the likelihood of issues arising. To understand her condition better, it's crucial to recognize the common signs of a rejecting piercing. These include a noticeable shrinkage in the distance between the entry and exit holes, making the piercing bar more visible and exposed. Feelings of soreness, irritation, or itchiness around the site. A dry or shiny appearance of the skin surrounding the piercing. The jewelry becoming visible just beneath the skin. These signs typically present themselves within the first 3 to 6 months post-piercing, which is critical for early intervention. Returning to her specific case, I informed her that she had likely waited too long to seek help. Based on my assessment, her piercing was on the brink of falling out completely, with only about a week left before it would fully fall out. Given the circumstances, the only responsible treatment option was to remove the stud. In most cases of piercing migration, early removal is advisable to minimize damage to the skin and reduce the likelihood of leaving behind a noticeable scar. I recommended that she allow her skin a healing period of 60 to 90 days before returning for a follow-up appointment. During this visit, we would assess whether she was a candidate for a new piercing. In some instances, the scar tissue left behind can hinder the success of a subsequent piercing, potentially leading to a similar rejection with the new piercing. Thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you found this content valuable, please like and subscribe to our channel for more educational resources related to piercings. Your support helps us continue providing helpful insights